Welcome to another tutorial with the Paintology drawing app available from the Google Play Store. So this is the app I have here on my phone, Samsung phone. As you can see, I have made a drawing yesterday. This was a famous Renoir painting. It's obviously a landscape, but I cropped a portion of it in order to draw it in portrait, but some of you may have seen this painting appear elsewhere. So this is the actual original, and see, if I go down to the trace, this is mine, actual, this is my rendition of Renoir. So I've tried to capture the essence of it, and this is what we've done here. So try to, and I've been doing these old Grandmaster paintings for a while now on my daily tutorials, so you can follow me along and do the same, because the app is available to everyone on an Android device, and you can make these fine drawings. So let me show you. Very easy to do. It's not complex. It doesn't require much drawing experience, but it does develop very important skills, which I'm going to show you. Essential art skills, the very skills you might have come across. Let me go, hold on, oops, not there yet. So the first page you want to bookmark is paintology.com. Go down to the button daily step-by-step video tutorials, and then you'll see that I have here the entry 10th December, and you can see I have a reference image, which is the actual drawing. This is the drawing we're going to do of a famous portrait by Paul Rubens. You might have heard of his name, famous in the 16th, 17th century, I believe. So let's see where we are. Let me see if we're actually recording. Yes, we are recording. You can hear my voice, yeah? So that's my voice there, which I just want to make sure you're hearing something. It's not like you're listening to thin air or anything. So the completed drawing is after the tutorial. This page is actually, let me see, consists of lots of daily tutorials. See, it goes all the way back to October. All right. So you can see here that if you look at the ones I do earlier, completed drawings here, you see the one yesterday, the day before yesterday. This was a nice special one. I took a break out of doing Grandmasters and did this, which is tonal, so to show you understanding of tonal. And we're going to continue this method of tonal drawing as well, which is very easy with the methods I have developed for the app. So let's look at that's one. So one resource you want to make sure you bookmark. The other one is paintology.quora.com. Please do follow me there, because here you can see I've already made an entry there. So I pretty much keep this page active, busy with my daily updates, and so you can find new things that I'm doing all the time, many updates and more videos. And there's plenty of videos on the YouTube channel, of course. So lots of videos for you to go through. It'll take you quite a while I think I must have about 600 videos, I think, across the two channels, or even more, maybe 800 between Produce channel and the Paintology channel. They both support the Paintology drawing app. So paintology.quora.com, you want to register, follow me on there. And I've also written 1,500 questions related to art, not just digital drawing, but art in general. And I answer a lot of beginner questions related to art, what involves. And most beginners, sadly, are in a position where they can't really judge what's good for them because they don't have they can't criticize of what techniques are, art techniques, because they don't know. They simply don't know. And digital art has taken on a different direction for many reasons. And again, you can read more detailed blog posts that I've written on the paintology.com website. Yeah. So if we go to YouTube, and then let's go to, not sorry, you know, paintology.com. Let's go to blog here, and then you'll see a lot of blog posts that I've written. The process of drawing is very fundamental to drawing, and I talk about that. And photorealism drawing, which I do typically. ChatGPT on digital medium. So the problem is ChatGPT talks about the mainstream way of digital drawing, so it doesn't have a clue the way I draw and the way I depict drawing, which is based off traditional methods, and therefore my paintings and drawings are always confused with traditional. There's absolutely no way you could tell that this was a digital drawing. You'd probably think it's some kind of an ink pencil or anything. And there's plenty of those I can show you. I'll show you another one. Yeah, this one, photorealistic on the phone. See here? There's no way I can challenge anyone to tell me I did that digitally. You just can't, because that's the way I draw. And because I draw like that, I'm also numerous times faster than a digital artist because they're 20-30% of the time they're accessing tools where I spend most of my time drawing. And not accessing tools, and also the tools are laid out in such a manner that you will draw fast, rapidly as well. So let me show you something else. This one. So this is my phone. You can see I drew the Mona Lisa here. That was when I started my journey on the Grandmaster Trail about 3 weeks ago. I think I've done Monet, Van Gogh, Rembrandt, Pissarro, and John Baptiste, and Constable, William Turner, quite a few, so it's quite nice. You can see I definitely put a modern smile to her, that's what I say. She's got more of a modern smile rather than a smile of the original Mona Lisa. So there you are. So we're going to fire away. I think I've shown you everything. Oh, the other one is the Google Classroom. If you really want to be serious about learning art techniques, I suggest you go to the Google Classroom. And again, you'll find the links on that page I showed you. There's also Udemy as well. If you're a Udemy signer, a lot of people have signed up to Udemy, so you can do some of the digital drawings. About over 30 of those structured drawing courses for you to do and learn. So Paintology has been designed to go beyond just the digital tools. It is designed to teach you techniques. These are techniques that you will pay in art classes to do. So for now, I'm offering it for free from the because, I want more and more people to become aware of it, because it's very little known, these kind of techniques. So, did I download? I may not have downloaded it. So I go to draw, and then I'm going to go to trace. There it is. I've already downloaded the portrait that I'm going to make a painting of. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into this a bit earlier than usual, because it is quite complex in terms of the details. You see the detail of shading, tones. So we're going to do something really nice first. I think we'll do a complete semi reasonable drawing, right? So first of all, I'm going to do a line drawing. I did that yesterday and I found it to be very useful. So we got the line brush, take it down to point it, take that all the way to the black, okay? And then we're going to move to grayscale. So the reason for moving to grayscale is because it's easier to see the tonal variations, and I want you to draw a line drawing with me so we can see the tonal variation. We don't have, on top of that, the actual adding to the complexity of the drawing, the color tones. We don't have to deal with that. So with line drawing, it's perfect to do this. So first of all, I'm going to just put this midway and then just draw this. This will make you really comfortable. See, these line drawings are based off the tonal variations that are going on, and I'm going to talk more about the tones, which is fundamental to drawing. And so I want you to just do this. Follow me. Okay. Did I use the right? I think we're okay using that. Let's stick to that. Okay. So just follow wherever I see a potential line. Line drawing is excellent in the digital medium in that you draw lines between two large contrasting change in the tones. See that? Okay, so that. So we'll see how this goes. Can you see all these tonal changes? Can you see that? Then you'll be able to get comfortable. Don't worry about getting it. It's not that difficult. Some of you will probably think, oh, well, yeah, they're used to other drawing apps. They're thinking it hasn't got autocorrection. Believe me, the moment you use autocorrections, your digital art will always look digital, always appear digital. That's why autocorrections are good for anime and illustrations, graphics, not really for fine art like this. So you may think, oh, I'm really uncomfortable with this. Well, trust me, if you want to learn techniques, this is the way to go. And if you're uncomfortable with it, you will always stay in the world of tools. You'll never really get to the level that I'm showing you. Entirely up to you, because a lot of people want shortcuts. They're not willing to put effort behind it. Easy way to life, isn't it? Pretty much everyone. That's how Facebook catches you, makes you, and then you end up making trivial conversations where you could have been doing something else. This makes a change from socializing. You can, I think this is a finger, is it, or not? Because it allows you to be creative. Take a moment out of your life and do something creative. Don't follow the mainstream. I never follow the mainstream, I follow my heart. You may think you're following your heart, but you probably have to rethink the skill sets that you possess. And a lot of people think drawing is something people were born with, They were born with a pencil in their mouth, right? A brush in their mouths. Which is, I've tried to disprove that many times, but I found really the constant, the answer just question pops up again and again. I got tired of it and I decided not to answer it because then I realized these people were the ones who always want you to say, yes, it is a person born with a brush or a pen in their mouth because they want to be reassured of their lack of competency. So they want to go through life thinking it wasn't down to the skill, it was down to the fact that you were not born with it. Very reassuring, isn't it? And unfortunately, that mentality can go to extend to many skills that you may have missed over your lifetime. Because you'll say the same thing. Well, I wasn't born with a hammer in my mouth or a saw. Therefore, I'm not a carpenter. So I've tested some relatives on why they can't draw, and I was very, I was shocked, but not completely shocked. I said, "Why can't you draw?" Well, after 20 years, they show me a drawing that they can do, and then they said, "This is all I can do." That's all they could draw, and I thought, did you not bother to even learn? He says, no, that's all I can draw. It's like, it's so funny. It's like saying, this is all I can eat, or it's like saying, I can do the 100 meters in about 14 seconds. That's all I can do. That's it. I mean, they should ask themselves, well, I said, do you want to do it? Did you want to get better than where you were? That goes up in a different path. I don't want to go in there. But you know what I'm saying. Let's see where we are. Been talking so much. See how beautiful that is? It's coming out so lovely. I'll leave the face towards the end. I feel like as I'm doing this, I'll get better and better. Look at these lines. Wonderful, isn't it? So we capture these feathers, right? Look at that. There, can you see it? It's a line drawing. Can you see these lines? It's easy when there are lines. But if it's not a line, like for example this, you could do this. Okay. wherever you see a line. It's really, there's a good reason why I'm doing this, teaching you this, because it really does help you to understand tones at a minuscule level. You're not really understanding tones here. You're picking out contrasting tones and doing line drawing. Honestly, line drawing is actually really helpful, especially if you draw like this. I don't know if there are line drawings, but you can make, don't try and use the, try and avoid using the undo button if you can. I try to use it. I don't use it that much anyway. I don't use eraser. It's for kids. Look at these lovely, fluffy. Try and capture them in our line drawing. So this really does help you to understand contrasting tones, which is the prelude to understanding tones in general. And you must have seen tones being talked about by other people, but they talk in a traditional point of view because they're not really all that knowledgeable in digital art. And those that are knowledgeable in digital art don't really take the matter of tones into question because they're too busy doing the tools, showing everyone the tools of the app. I think I will eventually have to monetize these tutorials because I don't know of anyone teaching you this level of detail like I am and not charging. Be thankful that I actually enjoy doing this. That's the reason why I keep doing it for free. And I want more people to become more aware of digital methods of. So we're going to do this. See, I'm following the direction. Don't have to be particularly absolutely accurate. See that one there? These two. It's wonderful, isn't it? It helps your drawing strokes. So apart from teaching you the contrasting tones, helps you to draw as well, develop these muscles. Can you see how fast I'm drawing? I'm not pushing myself even. These are the skills I've developed because of practicing like this. I don't even push myself. Let's see if we've done the hat. Wow, that's really good, isn't it? I like the hat. Now you can tell it's a really furry hat. Okay, let's go here. She's got some hair coming out. Or maybe it's part of the feathers. We don't know, right? She's got earrings there. Just draw what you see. And remember we did the other side with this. See, black and white is very easy because you can see the tones more clearly. You can see the contrasting because you're not deviated by the colors. There are coloring books as well, as you know, very popular. It's become popular and some people like it because it doesn't require much expertise, experience. I don't believe this requires a lot of experience. I'm pretty sure anyone can pick this up. If you can't, you should be thinking, why not? I would really like to see your drawing. I haven't seen anyone take up drawing like this. So easy. I mean, I'm doing it in less than half an hour. Anyone could do it. You might think I'm... Problem is that most people, when they see drawing at a whole new level that they've never seen before, they're quick to judge that I don't have that skill, so therefore I'm pretty comfortable where I am. And traditional materials. See, I'm seeing these tones, helping me to understand where all the tones are. No matter how light they are, just draw the tones. See that? Can you see these hair? There. It's very, helps a lot to draw. I believe you could do this. I mean, I don't see what kind of problems you'd run. Maybe you do one line and you're thinking, oh, okay, I'm going to do it like that. Don't do it like that. It's silly. I'm going to do it like this. Just use sweeping strokes. Just like I'm doing. You should know that. I'm just looking at the tones, letting that do the work. Okay. So looking for these tones. Let's see what we got, shall we? That's pretty good, isn't it? I'm going to carry on here. I'm enjoying this. I don't know about you. I'm enjoying this tremendously. Would you believe the person who showed me line drawing was my 9-year-old daughter? I got her a book. It was called Sketch Notes, and she keeps it by her bed. And then whenever the time comes, she picks it up and does practices with it. And then she showed me how to do it. In fact, she was teaching me for about 20 minutes on what I needed to do. It's pretty interesting that she was teaching me. And then I found that I got into it, and I thought this would be great to show. She's very good. She's done a lot of the shorts that you see on. You see that it's hers actually. I don't claim it's mine. It's some of it's hers. We'll leave the face till the end, isn't it? Let's see where we are. Oh yeah, the hand. Let's save this before something happens. So pretty much learn to save your work. See, stroke, stroke, stroke. Pretend if you're going to do the stroke, just do like this. Don't go. That's like someone who's on their bed doing it. Let's go like that. Flick. Okay? Because if you did that, you'd be taking forever. And you'd know I'd be taking forever. Here, you see there, it's very light, so I can just add a little bit there. Okay, get a line there, see? This is very important. So it's improving your drawing strokes, and at the same time, you're appreciating the variations of tones that happens in a drawing. Yeah. When I do this drawing, I'm thinking how easy it is compared to my photorealistic drawing. So this is like no-brainer to me in a way. Probably to you it's like really hard even doing the first start. I don't know why you think that, but I can't help you if you don't give me the proper feedback. See that there? Let's see another line there. Wherever you see some lines here, wherever you think a line could go. Look at that nice fold. You can pick any trace drawing. Could be your grandmother Christmas present to her when she sees your lovely line drawing of her. You don't have to buy her a present then. You could just give her this printer, frame it. Let's see. There. So easy. Don't worry how it's going to turn out. Just follow the lines. Let these lines do the talking. I don't know what you can see, but I can see these tones. Maybe you're not seeing the tones. Maybe you're seeing something else. I can see these tones. Do you think we're finished? Maybe we have. Let's have a look. Wow, pretty impressive, isn't it? Would you agree with me, right? It looks like we have done the... What's going on there? Oh yeah, that's sort of there. That's the, you know how they have these nice bushel of white. Now let's pay more attention to her eyes, yeah, and the face. Actually, I get a bit nervous here, but don't. Okay, you'll be fine as long as you zoom in. Alright, see that? There. So this line here, push it a bit more too. Down here. And then here. See these? I can see there, and then her eyes there. This is called Susanna. She was, I think, one of the relatives. Notice I'm not drawing. I'm actually just trying to consistently do the line. Let's have a look. It's looking pretty good, isn't it? Looks gives the essence of what this painting is. Right, gives the essence. Have we missed anything here, perhaps? I feel like I could do a bit more here. Something here. Lovely, isn't it? Ooh, don't forget that. Ooh, look at that. It's very faint. But let's capture it anyway. Just go over and see if you can see anything. What is that one there? I don't know what that is. Okay. Let's see. I think Rubens would be probably quite proud of my painting. I'm pretty sure. Where's that going? See that bit there? Right, that's still a part of the furriness. Or is it? You stop there. Actually, that might be alright, because it's not really distracting as such. So we're going to say, we'll save this. Let's save this. Save Rubens. Quite proud of that one. All right, where are we? Well, that was our line drawing. And what should we do now? Now, I'm going to actually, since we have quite a few minutes left, I'm going to actually show you how to do. Did we get most of it right here? See how we got the folds of the dress? It almost depicts that we got everything. So now, in fact, actually, I'm going to take a longer break than usual. So we got like 20 minutes. This is the fastest line drawing I've did of a portrait, I think. No, I think I've done faster. So I'm going to stop here. You review the drawing. You try and get the drawing up to this finished line drawing. And because if I started something, I'll have to finish. So I'll finish it. And then we're going to go to part 2 at 9 GMT, sorry, not 10 GMT, 9 GMT, which is like 15 minutes away or so. And we will start coloring it, okay? So that will be part 2 of our drawing. So please do join me. And in the meantime, have a look at this, play it back, because I'm going to stop it here and play it back and then try and understand how I came to do this drawing. Free strokes of I've got a stylus. You can obviously use your fingers, but I recommend you get a cheap stylus. It doesn't have to be expensive or anything. If everyone tends to think the best equipment is what you need. If you're a beginner, trust me, don't spend your money, save your money, and like you can use it on the phone here and make a perfectly good drawing. This drawing it stands out more, this line drawing, because of her costume. She has a very elaborate costume, and of course, a very feathery hat, right? So let's stop here, and then please join me in 15 minutes. Now we'll continue with part 2 of coloring it in and getting it close to this in color or black and white. We'll decide. Yeah, I like the black and white anyway. So yeah, in fact, I might stick to black and white. So let's see you then, and please do subscribe and thumbs up, and please do comment. I don't get any constructive comments whether you've tackled this or you've just wanted to see me draw or anything like that. So then I can give you proper feedback. All right. Thank you.